Hello and welcome. This is a short yoga practice you can do at home. It's a chance for you to connect with your breath and to get your body moving through some gentle movement and yoga postures, and have some time for relaxation as well. You don't really need anything for this practice. It's handy if you do have a yoga mat, and if you want to have something to sit on, you could use a folded blanket or a cushion. Otherwise, the ground or your mat will do just fine. So we'll begin sitting. Find a comfortable seated position. Take a few moments to settle, feeling your sitting bones grounding down and your spine tall. Allow your shoulders to drop. And just start to notice your breath, just tuning into the natural breath as it is at the moment. If you like, you can close your eyes as you draw your attention inwards to your breath. Just noticing your inhale and your exhale. Maybe noticing the sensation of the breath as it moves in and out through your nostrils. Maybe feeling the gentle rise and fall of your belly and chest with your inhale and exhale. And if you like, you can slowly begin to deepen the breath, gradually lengthening your inhale and exhale. Slow, steady breaths. Just watching the breath as it comes and goes. Taking another couple of deep breaths here. And when you're ready, you'll start to bring some gentle movement into it. Dropping your chin to your chest. You'll start some neck circles. On your inhale, draw your chin up past one shoulder, all the way around, exhaling down the other side. Keep going, drawing full wide circles, moving with your breath. And then do a few circles in the other direction. Be aware of the breath as you go. And then bring your head back to center. Place your right hand down on the mat next to you. Lift your left arm up, and on an exhale, take a side bend to the right, reaching the left arm over your ear. Really opening up the side body. And slowly come back up through center. Place your left hand down and take your right arm up. On your exhale, bend to the left. Really full, steady breath here. Reaching right out through the fingertips. And slowly come back up. Moving into a twist now. Place your right hand just behind you and your left hand to your right knee. On your exhale, slowly twist to the right. Draw your right shoulder back, opening across the chest, and maybe looking back over the shoulder. Steady breaths, breathing from the belly. Slowly untwist and come back to center. Then to the other side, place your left hand behind you, right hand to your left knee. On your exhale, twist to the left. Again, maybe looking back over your shoulder. Maybe noticing your breath. And slowly untwist, come back to center. And do a few shoulder rolls, bringing the shoulders up towards the ears and down your back. breath. And then do a few the other way. And relax the shoulders. And then when you're ready, make your way over onto all fours, moving into a tabletop position. Setting up with your hands about under your shoulders and your knees about under your hips. Really spread out the hands, lots of space between the fingers and thumbs. Press the hands down. And from here, with straight arms, we'll just start to gently move the weight forwards and back over your hands. Beginning to warm up the wrists. And then make your way back into your tabletop position, keeping the hands spread wide and pressing down into the mat. We'll move into some cat-cow. So on your inhale, lift your tailbone, lift your chest, drop your belly and ribs into cow pose. On your exhale, press your hands and your legs into the mat as you round your spine, chin to your chest, into cat pose. Again, on your inhale, lift your chest, lift your tailbone, drop the belly and ribs into cow. Exhale, press the floor away, round your spine, chin to your chest, into cat. Keep going, doing a few more of these, moving with your own breath through cat and cow. Nice full, steady breaths, moving through the spine. And then find your way back to tabletop. And from tabletop, we'll move to child's pose. You can bring the knees out, bring the big toes towards each other, sit the bum back towards the heels. You can either reach your hands forward and take your forehead to your mat, or rest your head onto your hands. Have a few deep breaths here. And when you're ready, lifting back up into all fours, really spread the hands again. Curl your toes, and then getting ready to move to downward dog. Start to move your bum back towards your heels. Press the hands forward, lift the knees and lift your bum up and back into downward facing dog. You can have a bend in your knees here, lifting the bum up, maybe pedaling out your heels, moving through the legs. And then from here, bring your knees down onto the mat, take a little rest, maybe a child's pose. Check in with the breath. And then we'll come up again into all fours. Spread out the hands, curl the toes, and lift your bum up and back to downward dog. Again, maybe moving one heel at a time towards the mat. Really aware of your breath. And then when you're ready, you can start to walk your feet towards your hands, or maybe your hands back towards your feet, until you're standing folded over your legs. Bend your knees, bending your knees enough that you can feel your upper body rest on your legs. And let your head drop and let your hands just be loose. Breathe deeply here. And when you're ready, pressing down firmly into the feet, just start to uncurl upwards. Really slowly coming up. And curling up through the spine. Chest, shoulders, neck. And then head is last to come up. And as you come to standing, walk towards the front of your mat. And we'll set up for Tadasana, mountain pose. Firmly grounding down through both feet. Spread out your toes. Ground down through the balls of your feet. and into your heels. And then drawing the awareness from the feet all the way up through your body as you stand tall, drawing right up through the top of your head. Allow the shoulders to soften. Maybe bringing your hands together in front of your heart, allowing your thumbs just to rest in the center of your chest. Notice your breathing. And then we'll get ready to move through some half sun salutations, taking it really slowly and moving with the breath. So when you're ready, on your inhale, sweep your arms out and up overhead, reaching up at the top of the inhale. On your exhale, bring your hands together, fold from your hips, bending your knees, folding over your legs, drop your head. Place your hands onto your shins, and on an inhale, lift your heart, drawing your hips back, come to a half lift. Exhale, fold over bent knees, dropping the head. On your inhale, press down through the feet as you come up, bringing the arms out and up overhead, reaching up at the top of your inhale. Exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart and pause for a breath. And we'll move through that again. Inhale as you draw the arms out and up overhead. Exhale as you fold forwards from the hips over your legs, maybe bending the knees. Inhale, lifting halfway, hands to your shins, draw your chest forwards. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, rise up, bring the arms out and up overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart, pause and breathe. Do one more round of half sun salutation. Inhale, bring the arms out and up. Exhale, fold forwards, moving on the breath. Hands to shins, inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, bring the arms up overhead, reaching up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Notice your breath. Notice your heartbeat and the feeling of your feet connecting down to your mat. And from here, we'll get ready to add on to that into a full sun salutation. And we'll take the first sun salutation really slow, focusing on each movement in the sun salutation and awareness of the breath. When you're ready, on your inhale, sweep the arms up. On your exhale, fold forwards. Hands to your shins. Inhale, come to your half lift, drawing your heart forwards. On your exhale, place your hands down and step your right and your left foot back into a plank. Shoulders over your wrists, body in a long line from your heels right up to your head. On an exhale, place your knees down on your mat and bend your elbows to slowly lower your body all the way down onto your mat. Take your time to get there. Then untuck your toes, so you're pointing your feet back, pressing the tops of the feet down. Hands just in under the shoulders next to the chest. And for Cobra, press down into the feet, press your pubic bone into the mat, and on an inhale, lift from the belly, draw the chest forward, slightly pulling the hands back. And then exhale, lower back down. So practice that 2 more times. So feet
are pressed down, pubic bone presses down into the mat, hands are in under the shoulders close to the chest, and on an inhale, lift from the belly to lift the heart and slightly pull the hands back so the shoulders draw back and the elbows draw back. And exhale, lower back down. We'll do one more, cobra. Press the feet down, press the pelvis down. Inhale, lift from the belly, draw the heart forward, slightly pull the hands back. And exhale, lower back down. Press into the hands to come up to all fours. Curl your toes under and lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Really press the hands into the mat. Full steady breaths. And then looking forwards, step or walk your feet towards your hands. Place your hands onto your shins, and on your inhale, lift halfway. On your exhale, fold over your legs, maybe bending the knees and let the head go. On your inhale, press into the feet and come all the way up, bringing the arms out and up, reaching up at the top of the breath. And on your exhale, slowly bring your hands back to your heart and pause and breathe here. And if you found that you've moved back your mat a little bit, you can walk forwards towards the front of the mat again, and we'll do another round of sun salutation. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, hands to your shins, half lift. Exhale, hands down, step both feet all the way back your mat into your plank. Press the hands down, take a deep inhale. Exhale, place your knees on your mat, bend your elbows, lower all the way down onto your belly. Untuck the toes, pointing the toes, press the feet down. When you're ready, inhale, lift to your cobra, shoulders draw back, heart lifts. Exhale, lower down. Again, inhale, lifting from the belly as you draw the chest up. Exhale to lower down. And then one more. Inhale, lift from the belly, again slightly pulling the hands back as you lift the chest. Exhale, lower back down. And then press into the hands, come up through all fours. Really spread the fingers, press the hands down, tuck the toes. And lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths. Really full, steady breaths. And space at the back of the neck. Maybe even moving the head a little side to side. And then when you're ready, step or walk your feet towards your hands. Hands to shins, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, rise all the way up and reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. And just pause here, take a couple of breaths. And when you're ready, come down to sit onto your mat or the ground. So we'll do a couple of seated postures here. Sitting tall, feel the spine tall. Bend your right knee in towards you and drop your right knee open. So you're bringing the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. And maybe have a little bend in the left knee.
particularly if you find the hamstring, the muscle at the back of the thigh can be a little tighter or feel a little tighter. Begin with the knee bent and see how you get on in the pose. On an inhale, sweep the arms up, sitting up really tall. And on your exhale, fold from your hips over your left leg, bringing your belly towards your thigh. You can place your hands onto the mat or onto your shin or ankle or towards your foot. Just gazing ahead or maybe closing your eyes. And really notice the breathing, keeping the breath smooth and steady. And if you want to, you could start to slide the heel away from you, beginning to lengthen the leg, but only if that feels comfortable. Check in with the breath. If the breath becomes a little short or restricted, that's usually a good sign to ease back to a place where you're more comfortable and able to breathe in a nice, steady, smooth way. Always check in with the breath. And when you're ready, on an inhale, sweep the arms up, sitting up really tall, lengthening out of the hips through the upper body. On your exhale, bring your hands down. Keeping the right knee bent, but bring the knee in so the sole of the foot is on the mat. And just drawing the foot right back towards you. Getting ready for a twist here. Start by taking your right arm in a big circle. So we're getting into the shoulder when we circle the arm like this, and then place the hand just behind you. Wrap the left arm around the right knee. So you're gently drawing your chest towards your leg and your leg back towards your chest. Lifting the heart. And on your exhale, twist from the belly to maybe look back over the right shoulder. Really noticing the breath here. And on your exhale, slowly untwist, come back to center. Release the right leg and we give the legs a little shake out. And switching sides. I'm going to spin around just so you can see it from the other side, but you can stay facing the same direction. We're just switching leg. This time bending your left knee and open up the left knee, so you're bringing the sole of your foot to the inner right thigh. And again, you might start this with a little bend in the knee and just see how that feels, and you can change it if you want to, or just leave it as it is when you're in the pose. On your inhale, sweep your arms up, really lengthening through the upper body. On your exhale, folding from your hips, bring your belly towards your thigh and place your hands either onto your mat or onto your leg or your foot. And just gazing ahead again, or maybe closing the eyes. Really aware of your breath. And also of the sensations in the body, maybe in the back of the leg. And when you're ready, on an inhale, lift your arms up, lifting up through your upper body. Exhale, bring your arms back down. Keeping the left knee bent, draw the knee in, so this time the sole of your foot is on your mat, and you're drawing your foot back towards you. Take your left arm in that big circle from the shoulder. Place your hand down behind you. Then wrap your right arm lightly around your left knee, drawing your torso towards your knee and your leg back towards your chest. Sitting tall. On your exhale, twist from the belly, maybe looking back over the shoulder. Keeping length at the back of the neck. Lifting the chest. And on an exhale, slowly untwist, come back to center. And extend both legs out in front of you, and maybe giving your legs a little bit of a shake. And when you're ready, come to lie down on your back. Lying on your back, bend both knees. Walking the feet back towards you and placing the soles of the feet down about hip width distance apart, a little bit of space between the feet. Hands by your sides. Getting ready to lift up into bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. Resting into your feet. On an inhale, lift your hips and lift your spine all the way up off the mat until you maybe feel your chest lift up towards your chin. Steady breaths here. Maybe pressing into the feet as you lift your body up. And on an exhale, slowly start to roll down through your spine, bit by bit, until you feel your hips land on your mat. And then lift your knees up towards you, place your hands on your knees, and just make a few circles with the knees. So you're kind of massaging your lower back on your mat. And then circle the other way. And then back to center. From here, draw the knees in towards you and wrap your arms around your knees, give them a big squeeze. Maybe lifting your head and shoulders, drawing your head towards your knees. Notice the breath. And then exhale, release the head and shoulders back down, release your knees, bring your feet down, and then get ready to lie on your mat for your savasana, your relaxation. So if you have any blankets or cushions that you'd like to use, feel free to grab those. Otherwise, just come to lie on your back. Let your whole body become heavy and relaxed. Let your feet just flop outwards. Your arms can rest out by your sides with your hands open and relaxed. Feel the back of your head resting heavily down. You might even just gently lift the back of the head to feel the back of the neck lengthen and place the back of the head back down onto the mat. Let your whole body drop heavily down into the mat and into the ground beneath you. Allow your breath to soften, letting go of any effort in the body and any effort in the breath. And just let yourself rest here in your body and mind. Slowly start to bring your awareness back now, just beginning to move your fingers and toes. Circle out your ankles and your wrists. Maybe moving your head from side to side. Stretch your arms back over your head. Stretch your legs out, giving your whole body a big stretch. And release your stretch. Bring your knees up towards you, hugging the knees in. And then from here, either from lying on your back or rolling onto your side, come up to a seated position. Coming to sit comfortably. Bring your hands together in front of your heart and let your thumbs just rest in the center of your chest. Take a deep inhale and a full exhale. Bow your head to your heart. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.